Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, if you did not catch our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 2 recap with Kim from Bravo Breaking News, that was on Up and Adam Channel 1, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. Now, with that, we have lots to talk about, lots to discuss. You guys know that there's always drama and things that are happening, transpiring in the Bravo world. And of course, we're not going to leave you hanging. Whether it's on TikTok, the podcast, I don't care. Even if it's on YouTube, that is why I'm so excited for this. We are sort of a one-stop shop. We always keep it coming. We're always investigating. We're always interested. Sometimes we think we know, sometimes we don't, and sometimes we spill the tea before anybody else. Go to upandadamlive.com like I'm sharing right here, where you can see I left a nice, cute little message for you guys. Kept it pretty vague because I don't want to give any spoilers away as to what we have coming up. But you guys can enter in your email address and sign up. Everything on the site is going to be free. Don't worry. This is not like, oh, Adam, pay me like it's a Patreon. Or Adam, I need to pay you like it's a Patreon. I'm not charging for anything. I just want you guys to be able to get the tea, get in the know, be a part of the community, but expand it. We're rising, honey. Call me the Burj Khalifa. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, guys, let's get in some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills drama because we have Kyle, Garcelle, Erika, and so much more. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's just get here, shall we? So Kyle Richards, we know that we're watching again the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We get part 3 of the reunion next week, but she has disclosed officially that since the reunion and since Garcelle has announced her exit from the series, Garcelle has been unresponsive to any of her text messages. She said, I haven't heard from her. I texted her twice. I have not heard back. Despite the fact that they have differences, Kyle sent her well wishes to Garcelle, stating, it's unfortunate that she left, but I do wish her the best, and I think that she'll always do well. So I'm not worried about her next chapter. I think that that's a smart one. Yes, she's always going to do well. It's Garcelle, if anybody. The woman is working on different movies. She's producing so many different projects. I do still have this, I guess, question in the back of my mind. Even though Garcelle, we played the video of her exit, we talked about it, and Andy Cohen even said that she is always welcome back. Then there were reports that came out saying that Bravo really wanted to see Sutton stand on her own 2 feet. So then I was wondering, is that true? Like, was Garcelle booted out of the game? Was she convinced not to come back and maybe that door would be open at a different time? Was she offered a reduced role? Or was it like what Lala Kent said? Even though I think Lala said it because it's a hot topic and I think it's good for the podcast. But was it what she said? And it was just kind of like Garcelle knew that if she came back next season, there was going to be a lot of heat on her and that she didn't want to participate in it anymore. I don't actually think that that's true, though, because I think if anybody would have had, this like emphasis and light on them and focus on them, I think that would be Sutton. And Garcelle, clearly we're watching her in the reunion and she's not defending shit when it comes to Sutton. She is very just like, no, I don't agree with Sutton's wallet comment. No, Sutton, you did not say that about Kyle. You said something else. And she's holding her feet to the fire. Also, she said at the finale that she was hopeful that she could forge new relationships with some of these women outside of her own personal relationship with Sutton. So again, going into a new season, I just don't think that all of the heat would have been on her. And then Dog said when I flew to California and I interviewed Kelly and Rick, and Kelly said, it's like being a stripper. It's easy money. You don't just walk away from gigs like this. It's easy money. And I think about that and I'm like, oh, shit. Is that true? Did you not walk away? I don't know. What I know is I absolutely love and adore Garcelle. I think that she's amazing. She's so talented. She's incredibly accomplished. And I I believe personally for me, she'll be missed. And I believe there are a lot of fans that echo that same sentiment. Of course, I know that not everyone is going to like the same person, and I understand that too. But speaking of not liking the same person, let's get into this. Erika Jayne. Well, apparently, from what's being said, she's under a lot of stress due to the multiple lawsuits and the health challenges of her close friend Teddi Mellencamp, who's battling cancer. We know, we've talked about this. The multiple lawsuits, well, it seemed like after the Beverly Hills finale, like we were getting somewhere over the hill and that it wouldn't be as bad. However, that's not necessarily the case, guys. That's not the case, because we do have the potential default judgment in the Marco case that could result into another $300,000 in a settlement. And some people were saying that could even end up being like $2 million. I don't know how that would be. Maybe it's with lawyer fees and maybe paying her fees and then also their fees. Not quite sure. But then on top of that, there's a judge who is setting a trial for sometime around June over the millions of dollars that were associated with EJ Global. Yeah. So stressed? I'm sure you are. I'm sure she is stressed. And then, of course, if you do have a friend, and I mean, look at me, I'm not friends with Teddi Mellencamp. I've reached out to Teddi. I empathize with her family, and just I've sent all of the love and the healing, positive energy to her. I would never want to wish anything that she's going through on my worst enemy. I never would. But looking at her and how she's, like just navigating this, I think that she's doing a great job as best as one could, but also being one of her friends and close friends who are there to just uplift her all the time and work with her and see her. It has to be hard on the heart and challenging to see somebody that you really care about and love going through something like that. And I'm not going to say that Erika doesn't feel like that. They do have a separate podcast, Diamonds in the Rough, together. So there's that. Now, Erika's attorney, Jim Wilkes, addressed a missed court hearing related to that $300,000 lawsuit against Erika. That's the Marco lawsuit. And clearly, that was attributing the absence to a clerical error. And he did state, "My staff made a mistake. I am in the process of winding down my practice to focus on fewer cases." And he also emphasized that, well, Erika's resilient, and she's been resilient. I mean, a lot of these challenges, saying, "I'm stunned at how Erika has gotten through the depression of it. It astounds me that she has done such a great job. Erika is good people." Erika is going to keep on, she's going to keep on keeping on. I think that she's going to continue to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't know for how long, but she had a great run as Roxy. We'll see. We'll see how everything plays out. But as for this, I do want to see what the judges are going to decide, whether it is a default judgment, not a default judgment, and also what's going to happen when she has to go to trial in June. What does that look like? How does that play out? I think we all have questions. In the meantime, we're going to be spilling all of the tea, whether it's on YouTube, our own podcast, or our TikTok, which, by the way, guys, congratulations. We hit 30 million views in 1 month for TikTok. I don't even know what's going on over there, but we love it. We're making a one-stop shop for you guys too, where we still have all of these platforms. We're going to be doing all of it, but you guys can get your daily fix, right? Just your little right over on upandadamlive.com. It's not ready yet, but it will be. So you can go to the site, upandadamlive.com, and put in your email address. I left a cute little message there for you. And that way we can send you the notifications when we're ready. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.